Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I am at the Grand China Buffet and Grill on Shainersville Road at the Westgate Mall in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. I am here for lunch. Okay, let's have a look at what they have. I've never been here before and I was kind of surprised when I came in. This place is larger than it looks from the outside. Here we have the fruit and the desserts, kind of going from front to back. Trying to catch the signs as well as the items themselves. Pardon me. And the hibachi opens at noon. It's the restaurant itself opens at 11, and it is just about 11. And last but not least, ice cream. Okay, my first round, I'm having some barbecued pork, an egg roll, fried shrimp, Thai-style chicken, hibachi chicken, and some mushrooms. Alrighty, everything on my first plate was excellent, all cooked properly, up to temperature, seasoned well, very tasty. Round two, I have chicken with broccoli, honey chicken, fried dumpling, butter potatoes, General Tso's chicken, black pepper chicken, and boneless ribs. Alrighty, like my first plate, my second plate, everything was excellent, well prepared, tasty, up to temperature. One word of warning, the General Tso's chicken was more sweet than it was hot, which was fine by me, but if you are looking for something very spicy, hot, that wasn't it. My third round, vegetable lo mein, another egg roll, some pepper steak, pepper beef, whatever they call it. This wasn't labeled. It looks to me to be rice noodles with eggs and vegetables. I have to say, so far there's nothing I've had that I wouldn't go back for seconds of, but I wanted to try as many things as I could. Some sweet and sour chicken, a little pork fried rice, and another egg roll, because I know I'll have some of that sweet and sour sauce left over. Once again, everything was really good. Very often when you get sweet and sour chicken at a buffet, the chicken is hard and or dry. This was very tender and juicy. I want to save some room for dessert, so just one more plate with some odds and ends, some hibachi chicken, General Tso's chicken, honey chicken, a couple of fried shrimp, and some mushrooms. Okay, for round one of dessert, this looks like mandarin oranges with marshmallows, some pastries, which I'm not sure what they are, chocolate pudding, and the yellow pudding I'm assuming is either banana or vanilla. We'll find out soon enough. Okay, in the last round, the pastries weren't the greatest. The pudding, banana and chocolate was okay. The one pastry I liked was this, I don't know what it's called, it tastes like chocolate and coffee and caramel. And I'm having, in this round, some vanilla ice cream and apple pie. And last but not least, some cookies and cream ice cream, a fortune cookie, a little coffee. And here, incidentally, is the bill. I just want to say before I give my overall impression and final thoughts that I very nearly didn't come here to this buffet to review for a couple reasons. Reading the online reviews, they were kind of hit or miss. A lot of reviews said that the food wasn't very good, it wasn't hot. Even the good reviews said that there was a very limited selection. Some people said that the service wasn't the greatest, but I came here anyway, and I'm kind of glad I did. And I'll start with just a couple things I didn't particularly like. They did serve coffee. It was in a very small cup. I had a coffee and a glass of water with my meal. I was not offered a refill of either of those. I didn't really want one. I could have asked for one, but normally, a waitress will check to make sure everything's okay. These did not. They came and took the empty plates, and that was about it. So I'm not saying it was terrible service, but it wasn't stellar either. As far as the food, I have absolutely no complaints. Everything was about as good as any Chinese buffet food I've ever had. This surprised me from descriptions of online reviews and just the look of it when you drive by. I thought it was going to be smaller than it was. It actually has a pretty decent sized buffet with a good selection and again a very well prepared food. The other thing that struck me as odd is most of their online presence calls this the China Buffet rather than the Grand China Buffet. I don't know why that is, but just something to keep in mind. You might, if you're looking for it, see it under either name. Last but not least, was this worth it? I would say yes. Again, the food was very well prepared. $15.99 for a lunch buffet, maybe a little on the high side from what I'm used to. But again, there was a decent selection, not a huge selection, but certainly not a small selection. Of the, this I believe is the fourth Chinese buffet in this general Lehigh Valley area I've reviewed. I would say as far as the size of the buffet is probably second, and it's as good as any I've had. So was it worth it? I would say yes, it was worth it. Again, this is the Grand China Buffet on Shainersville Road in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania at the Westgate Mall, which really they just closed the what was left of the indoor section of this that made it a mall, so I don't know if they're going to rename it or maybe they have renamed it and I just haven't kept up. But again, it is on Shainersville Road in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Thank you as always for watching. Again, I ask that if you are watching this video and you have not already done so, please subscribe, please give a like. Feel free to leave a comment if you are familiar with this buffet, because despite some of the negative online reviews, most of the people I've talked to, acquaintances who have been here, word of mouth, say it's pretty good. So again, if you're familiar with it, please leave a comment. Thank you.